This is strictly for Ford. Strictly for Ford. I've been trying to get hold of Ford CEO for the last, I say, over 10 years. I've got an idea right here on paper that will show you I can come up with better ideas than any marketing, design team, commercial team, fix your problem team. This should be for every Ford truck, Ford van, and Ford SUVs. These headlights should be on the new Ford 2025s, but I know that's too soon to do that. This is it. Or 2026. I know that can happen. Your low beam should be on the damn bottom, you dumbasses, not the top. High beam's supposed to be on the top because you're looking out further. L is low beams. That needs to go to the bottom. It can be your eagle eye is on your bottom. Your top is your high beams. Then your other side is backwards. I can come up with better ideas than any department in Ford. There's the date and my name. But it's backwards. I guess it's backwards. James DeFelice, DeFelice, and I'm on Facebook. I'm calling out the CEO of Ford because I have ideas that will fix your problems. I came up with that idea in one of my videos. Just came up with it when I'm talking. If I can do that on one of my videos, I'm like, oh, I got an idea. And drew it out. Your best Ford trucks was 93 to 07. The best looking Ford bodies. And you had to make the trucks look so stupid. Let's make it big and bulky. Let's make it this way. Let's make it that way. Let's put a whole bunch of chrome on it. Too much chrome is too much. Oh, we can't have that much too much chrome. Yes, you can. Your front ends on your trucks and box trucks was the best front ends from 93 to 07s. I got a 2006 F-250 out here, straight 6 liter. Had to change my blinker, the blinker, solenoid. I thought it would be right there at the fuse box. No, it wasn't. Ford to stand over F over rebuilt Dodge. F over daily. I want to know why you come up with stupid ideas to make trucks harder to work on. Well, just bring it to me and we'll fix it. No, you want to rape us buying the truck. Then you want to rape us in your parts department. Then you want to rape us in your shop. F you, Ford. You can't stand behind your damn name if your life depended on it. That's all you guys think about is raping people. Your Ford trucks was like in the mid 30,000. Yeah, between $30,000 to $40,000 for a diesel truck. What is it now? You get the high-end Fords, and you're looking $90-something thousand. It's tripled in price. And I'm calling out the CEO because you're dumb motherfuckers to do this to people. Sorry about my language, but we've had it. All you had to do, oh, I'm going to say something. This is going to be a 30-minute video if I can go that far. You had a 7.3 diesel. Actually, started out with a 6.9 non-turbo. Then you put a turbo on it. No, wait a minute. You had a 9 or 6.9. Then you went to 7.3. Then you decide to put a turbo on it. Then you had to go to a 6.0. They were good engines. But all you had to do was, one, fix your stinking heads and put studded heads on it. EGR bulletproof EGR cooler. Better head gasket. And the truck would have been bulletproof. It would have lasted. But no. You just had to take an engine. Instead of fixing the damn problems, you want to let's make a 6.4. It was junk too. Then you make a freaking 6.7 because you want to get away from the international. And actually, that was the worst mistakes. Then I had a video that you should fire the Mike Rowe was talking for Ford. I said, you need to fire the person who was in charge of the commercials. No, you fired Mike Rowe, was the voice for Ford. And you fired his ass when I told you should have fired the people that was in charge of making these commercials happen. Ford is the stupid... I'm trying to hold back from saying words, but you are the ignorant company I've ever seen. When I said to fire the person, it was the one saying, action, cut, perfect. That was the one that should have lost the damn job, not Mike Rowe. You are stupid ass Ford for firing Mike Rowe. He was your voice, and you fired his ass. If you're going to sell these trucks, $80,000 and $90,000 trucks, I'm demanding Ford to fix out how you paint your frames, your axles, your springs, your steering compartments, and put it some kind of dipping the stuff down in the paint pulling it up, let it freaking stop dripping, and take it to an oven where it bakes it on. And it'll never go bad. You need a frame that will never fucking rust. Your springs, your axles, your steering parts. I'm not talking about your ball joints, your little, for your steering. You can actually take your outside steering ball joint and you screw in another one. And you sell them. You need to make it where people can buy the vehicle, fix it themselves, and it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure it out. Your vans should be built better. This goes to other vans too. Making a frame, your bottom frame, and you got your tubes going straight up to the roof and kind of curve in towards the top. And it's tubes. You can replace the tubes by taking screws out and pulling the tubes out and replacing the tube that bent. You put the tube back in, you screw it back in, you put on some kind of rubber or foam or something in between the square tubings and your outside shell. And your outside shell should be where you go underneath. You got it's like a hook. You put it in, you pull it up, it locks it in place, and then you put your top screws in. And then down your sides of your piece. Every 6 inches should be a screw, or every foot should be a screw. Then your roof goes down over top and covers up your bolts. Then you're inside your van, you put your screws in, and it pulls the roof down. Boom! You sell your body parts of your vehicles, and it's already pre-painted and everything else. When a car gets in an accident, instead of fixing the piece by rolling it back out and trying to get the dents out, if it's major dented up, throw the sucker away, order your new part, and have it where anybody can put the part on. Stop trying to screw Tom, Dick, and Harry. That's all you're trying to do. And I'm getting pissed about this because you're selling a $60,000 to $90,000 sports car or truck or van. You make it easy where you can sell the vehicle. You can go up to a 10-year loan, 10% interest, or the first 5 years is 0 interest, and then your last 5 could be 5 to 10. Whatever you want to do on your interest rate, but people need a cheaper payment on the trucks they buy. Same thing with semis. Should be a 10 to a 15-year loan. That semi should go total 15, 20 years with no problems. Throw another motor in it. Throw another transmission in it. Keep going. That semi should never go bad. It should be built to stand years and years of working. Stop trying to push so many trucks out. Well, I'm looking to buy a new truck to last 10, 20 years. And then you get 5 years, you hand it down to another person driving a truck. You're always going to replace the brakes, airbags, your steering parts, oil changes, air filters, starters, alternators, radiators. Those will all go bad. But a diesel engine should get 500,000 miles with not a problem. A 500,000 miles on a diesel truck. That's why if I was the CEO of Ford, I would stand behind every damn sale. And as soon as he gets a vehicle, and they had nothing but problems with it for the first year, bring it back to my dealership, find another vehicle that you like, and I'll pay to have it shipped up to Detroit, and I will strip that sucker down or take it somewhere and let them strip it. Sell parts off of it to fix another one. That's what they should do. If there's a problem with lemon law and it has problems for the first year of you buying that vehicle, they should replace that vehicle with no charge, redo the loan for that new vehicle, and ship that truck, van, or car to a place to have it stripped and sold the parts as used. If everything is good except electronics, the electronics needs to go and be destroyed and eliminate the problem. If it's a wire issue, you recycle the wires. If it's a computer, you just destroy it. Put another one in. Something. And Ford that took their trucks down in Kentucky, close to me, the Kentucky Speedway, close to me, they had thousands of trucks out there that they didn't have computer oh shoot, what are they called? Computer chips. They destroyed all of them trucks. What they should have done was take them to the dealerships once they had the computer chips made, put them in there, change the year to the next year, and ship them out. If I was the CEO, I wouldn't have did what they did. I would have did the right thing. Take the trucks to a place, have the chips put in, change the VIN number to the next year. I guess it was 2020 trucks. Or was it 2021s? They should have went to a 2023. Shipped them to the dealerships and sold them. But no, they stripped them and tore them down and melted them back down to nothing. You are a dumb ass Ford Motor Company to do something like that. You are so stupid. And I hope people likes my video about that. That's a waste of fucking money could ever buy. How stupid can you be? Now the last 10 more minutes, less than 10 minutes, actually 29 or 9 minutes. This is what Ford needs to do. They need to offer me up at Ford. Let me show them how to fix their F-ups. Because that's what it stands for. You circle your mistakes. A Ford. To me, right now, what your trucks are circled for, Ford, fucked up, fraud, and everything else that stands for starts with an F. I can change Ford to make them better. People will buy my ideas. You bring your freaking straight 6 back. It was bulletproof. Throw a turbo on it, throw a supercharger on it, and create more power out of that than your effing 5 liters. That's what I'm talking about. Now you see me laughing about it? No. Do I like Fords? Yes. Do I like how Fords breaks down? No. But putting a turn signal relay in the middle of the damn dash behind the radio was a stupid motherfucker. And I will keep on saying that because I would love to punch that son of a bitch in the face. I was so fucking pissed out there doing that. I reached in with a screwdriver, popped that son of a bitch down, let it hang, reached up underneath the dash, pulled it out, plugged the new one in, let the motherfucker hang. You don't do something like that. A relay should be by the fuse box. You stupid Fords. Then all the freaking Ford problems with your, what was it, CP4, 3 or 4 pumps. I mean, how stupid can you fucking be? You fix the problem and do away with the screw-ups. If something destroyed an engine, your team was supposed to go in, find a way of fixing it, and fix it the right way. That's where I come in. Your freaking stupid ass idea of putting a pump on the side of the frame right there by the drive shaft on an 06 Ford. You are a stupid son of a bitch. It should be somewhere where it's easy to get to. No, let's make it hard to work on. You could have put it on the other side of the frame and put a steel basket that will protect that pump from underneath and the side. And you take your impact, zip, 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 and you drop that heavy thing down, and it's right there in the open. Then you have your freaking regular oil filter, fuel filter. You spin your the filter up in there. You can remove the filters without taking the bracket off. You screw your big filter about 9 inches long. You screw your other filter up in there, and the other one has it where you can has a glass look to it, so you can see the water in there. You can spin it, release some of that water out of there, and you can close it. But no, Ford's got to be a stupid company and make things so hard to work on. Well, we got to pull the body up to work on the engine. Fine. Fix the body mounts so you'll never have to replace them. The bolt seize up. You have to replace the bolt. No, you don't. Stainless steel bolt and a bracket that you go put on the top. Stainless steel bolts. Fine. However, you have to replace it once or twice in the lifetime of the truck. Your body mounts. But keep it where it will last 5 to 10 years on a body mount. You come in and you buy a starter or an alternator or brakes. Once you buy that one time, that should be lifetime part. Where you want a lifetime part, you bring to us, we'll replace it, no charge. Except maybe $100 to charge for changing the brakes out. You know, your shop time, but your shop time is just way too expensive. When Mike Castrucci screwed me over and I lost my business because of him, he was finding ways of screwing Ford Motor Company, of making the trucks come back. And I was one of them. I always had injector problems. I had this, I had that. My truck was in the shop every 30 days. And Ford never helped me go after that dealership like they should have done. If somebody came to me and I was a CEO, I would say, tell that dealership, fix your problems or you can lose your contract. It goes both ways. Stop screwing your customers over, because you screw customers over, they will not come back to you. They'll go somewhere else. Just like I told a Ford and Ram dealership in Mount Orb, Ohio. If I was a dealership owner, I would have lifetime powertrain, non-commercial and commercial, but he wouldn't do my commercial side. And have it, I was in the hospital. Freak, I can't move my thumb. Freaking sucks. But the thing is, I would want to have it where people can feel safe coming and buying a truck, car, or an SUV or van and not having to worry about getting screwed over to Tom, Dick, and Harry dealership. If you keep on screwing your customers, you're going to lose Ford customers for life. That's why I'm calling out Ford CEO. You call me, and I guarantee you your sales will go up. Just like I told that one in Mount Orb. I came back, I said, hey, you got better sales and service? He goes, hell yeah, I got better sales. I doubled. Because he listened to me. I can sell your vehicles faster with my words of sitting down with your team and using certain words and better warranty. Your sales will double.